gonna be real with y'all. I was not gonna make this video. I was like, oh, I can just put it off. But then I was confronted with myself, my own self-sabotaging habits, is that I pretend to procrastinate on things, or I write things down that I'm supposed to share and then I never share it because I am here to teach and I'm supposed to be teaching and I'm not teaching the way I'm supposed to be teaching. Let's get into it. I've been struggling with self-worth. I've been going through the motions and saying I am worthy, doing my affirmations and all that stuff. But then I realized recently I was like, I had to confront myself in the creator, like, hey, if I'm so worthy, show me that I'm worthy. If I'm so loved, show me that I'm loved. If I'm so supported, show me that I am so supported. So the universe is definitely showing up, the creator is showing out, and I am blessed and highly favored on this beautiful Sunday morning. So we're gonna get into this, into these journal notes, and I'm just gonna read it off and go from there. If something else needs to be added, then I'll add that too as well. I was sitting there and I was thinking to myself, I was looking at the water because it's so beautiful outside. I'm gonna have to show you a view right after this clip. And I thought to myself, one, I want to take myself out on a date today. We're gonna work with that, okay? And I'm like, I'm gonna treat myself. How can I do better by me? Right? The thoughts came from, I need to treat myself as if I am a daughter of a king. In Christianity, we love to say we are the daughter and the sons of a king. But if we are that way, if we are going to call ourselves that, we need to walk into that birthright. We need to walk into that God-given, creator-given abundance, flow, magnificence, you know what I mean? Like that worth. We need to know that we are so worthy, that we were made in their image, and that we can go forward living life that way, right? And it was like, you can't do it for me. When we're in relationships or partnerships or friendships or anything like that, we expect everybody around us to see our worth, but we don't even see our own worth. All right, we have to value ourselves and see our own worth before we can expect everybody else to show up for us, for everybody else to do for us, for our partners to show up for us, for our partners to value us and see our worth. Right, we expect them to see our worth, and then we're feeling down about ourselves. We're beating ourselves up. We have this inner critic that's talking to us consistently, telling us all these negative things, and we're believing those things, but we want our partners to affirm something different in us, right? But we can't necessarily show up in the way that they are affirming us if we don't even believe it ourselves. It was like, oh, I can dress up and I can pretend, because you know that saying, fake it till you make it, right? Well, we are faking it till we make it. However, you can fake it on the outside, but on the inside you still feel like crap, or you still don't see your worth, or you still don't see your value. And that faking it till you make it is not going to work when it comes to your self-worth. I'm learning on my own personal journey. I dress up all the time, but it doesn't mean that I feel good on the inside, right? And I had to confront myself with that this morning, like, hey girl, you messing up. You have to see your own worth. You have to start valuing yourself, valuing your time, valuing your commitment to yourself. They say happiness is an inside job. I realized this morning that worth is also an inside job, because it has to start here. It has to start in my mind. It has to work itself into my heart. And I need my mind and my heart to be in sync with each other when it comes to me valuing my worth and knowing my worth, and silencing that inner critic that says you can't do this, you're unlovable, you're invaluable, that you're not invaluable, that you're not valuable, right? I have to silence that inner critic who seeks to beat me down, and realize that my voice at my core is more powerful than my inner critic. When I know I'm worthy, I don't allow certain things. When I know that I'm worthy, I act different. I become a different being. I move differently. I can't operate from the full capacity of my worth if I'm beating myself up, if I'm not valuing myself and seeking growth within myself. This is something that I'm learning. People who value themselves and who see their worth, they are not constantly seeking ways to grow themselves, but they are doing the inner work to grow themselves, to value themselves more. They know their worth. And in that, they know, okay, I am capable of XYZ. I'm capable of much more than I'm doing, than settling for mediocrity, right? I value myself. I have to move differently. I have to think differently, because I can't afford to settle. I can't afford to see myself as less than the creator sees me. And the reality is that our creator sees our worth. Our creator knows our worth. We are worth so much more than we give ourselves credit for. then we allow ourselves to see ourselves, because we see through the eyes of our inner critic instead of seeing through the eyes of love and compassion and in grace. And sometimes we do fall, and it's okay to fall, but you have to be willing to get yourself up, pick yourself up, look in the mirror and say, I am worthy, I am loved, I am valuable. Creator, show me how valuable I am. And then watch the Creator work. Peace, love, and blessings. Until next time.